was another beautiful Saturday in Sydney, Australia, and Chris was enjoying his time in the sun as usual. The 59-year-old homeless man had set up in his usual spot near the footpath on Pitt Street, along with his companion, Lucy. They were a regular fixture there, well known to the Sydney residents who walked past them each day. Around 2 in the afternoon, Chris took a restroom break, and as usual, he left Lucy safely in their spot while he stopped at a nearby public toilet. He returned after just a moment, but by then, the unthinkable had happened. Lucy was missing. What happened next would garner international attention for Chris, Lucy, and the woman who took her away, in an astonishing example of how so few things are what they appear to be on the surface. Hi, I'm Garvin DeShazer, and this is your Daily Inspiration. Chris was heartbroken at the loss of his friend and made a sign in the hopes that someone would come forward to return her. The sign read simply, "My pet rat Lucy was stolen on Saturday. Lucy is black and white with a bit of brown." Yes, Lucy was a rat, not a human, but that distinction was unimportant to Chris. She was his friend. According to Dr. Laurie Hess, a veterinarian, domesticated rats can make phenomenal pets. Ask any rat owner. Rats recognize their owners and respond to their sight and voice. They're very social and love to hang out with human family members on people's shoulders or in their laps. They'll even try to groom their human companions as if these people were other rats in their rat pack. It's easy to imagine that such a faithful companion would ease the loneliness Chris felt living on the street, and understand why it hurt so much to have her snatched away unexpectedly. It was the sign he made that caught the attention of others, and particularly Allison Pierce, who shared Chris's image and sad story on social media. In her post, she called out the, quote, heartless person who stole Lucy from Chris. Almost every day since I started my job in the city, Chris and his pet rat Lucy have sat in the same spot, Chris chatting to passersby and Lucy happily munching, sleeping, and looking on, Allison wrote in her post. They are a feature of Sydney's city life, and I've always smiled when I've seen them. I felt glad they had each other. Allison was genuinely distressed on the morning she walked by Chris and saw his sign. She knew she had to try to help in whatever small way she could. Taking a homeless person's beloved pet, what a low act, she said. I promised Chris I would try posting this, but my social media presence isn't that large. To Allison's and Chris's surprise, the post quickly gained thousands of comments and was shared tens of thousands of times. So many kind offers of help poured in for Chris that Allison set up a GoFundMe page to help him get back on his feet. The campaign raised over $1,100 in the first 2 days alone and concluded with over $2,300 raised from total strangers. Things may have been looking up for Chris, but the problem remained. Where was Lucy? According to the City Police Command of Sydney, CCTV images showed a woman approaching Chris's belongings while he was using the restroom and quickly taking Lucy with her and moving on. Police issued a request to the public asking for any information they could give regarding Lucy or the unknown woman, whose picture was posted all over social media. It turned out, however, that not all was what it seemed in this situation. The woman who had taken Lucy home with her had spent days being blasted on social media and being called heartless, among many other unkind terms. But from her perspective, the tragic misunderstanding was very simple. She had seen Lucy by herself and had taken her out of concern. Lucy had spent the past several days being properly cared for, and no harm had come to her at all. When the woman, whose name hasn't been released, saw the social media posts about Chris, she simply got in touch and returned Lucy to him. Sydney police posted a video online of the emotional reunion, with a tearful Chris giving his beloved friend a kiss. "This feels wonderful," he said in the video. "Thank you very much. I know Lucy's missed me too. She's very lovable." Have you ever been suddenly separated from someone you love without knowing what happened? There's no terror quite like it, so it's easy to empathize with the panic Chris must have felt. Have you ever been accused of wrongdoing when you acted with the best of intentions? Perhaps you can comprehend how the mystery stranger who took Lucy felt when what she thought was an act of kindness was so misunderstood. Who in your world needs compassion or empathy today? Can you say with me now, "I am compassion, I am understanding, and I am love"? Thanks for listening. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and joy. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Scott, producer for the Daily Inspirations podcast. We hope you're enjoying these stories, and if you'd like more inspiration in your life, visit mydailyim.com. You can find weekend blog posts, sign up for our email update list, and you can let us know about an inspirational story you'd like us to cover. Or just say hi. We'd love to hear from you.